What's going on, my friends? DJ LoStax here. Welcome back or to the channel. Today what I want to do is list off the 5 best purchases I've made as a DJ. Alright, before we get started with this video, guys, if you're new around here, please consider subscribing. Click that like button if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite purchases are as a DJ. Let's get right into this. So, number 1, first and foremost, well, I get this question semi-often is, hey, what's the best thing you've ever bought as a DJ? Or what's your favorite purchase as a DJ? And that's kind of a tough question. So this is a challenging one to answer. And I'm only going to go with things that I've bought in the last year to 2 years. Basically since I started Lux Entertainment, which was like March-ish of last year. I'm only going to go back till right around there. But first thing, not number 1. The first thing I want to list off is the Sennheiser XEW-d Wireless dongles. Now, a lot of you guys hated on those and didn't like them. Personally, I've had nothing but great experience with them, and I think that has to do with my market. I'm in a pretty rural area, so I don't have a lot of issues or interference with the 2.4 gigahertz range. Now I'm going to talk about microphones in a second. I definitely have had issues with those in the 2.4 gigahertz, but as far as the XWD wireless, I've had great success with those, and I've used them mostly outside or in like barn venues and things like that. And if I do use them inside, it's mainly just to jump from one speaker to maybe another one that's like 15 or 20 feet away. I haven't tried to take them long range, and I think that's helped me out. But if you don't own a set, they're definitely worth it in my opinion. I've had great success with them, and I think it's a really cool tool to add on to your arsenal, to add an extra satellite speaker, or to plug in and make a quick wireless mic if your mic fails, that type of thing. But next is going to actually be a microphone. So the next, it took me a long time to learn that cheap microphones suck. I don't really want to put a dollar amount on it. I would say anything sub $500-ish is probably not going to be the best of quality. And the one feature that you want to look for is the ability to scan for signals. So that brings me to this next item, number 2, which is going to be the Sennheiser G4 wireless mics. Now there's a lot of bands and things that you can use. Mine are all on the A1 band, which I think is like 400 and some to 500 and some range. I'm not super versed with that, but that range has worked out really well for me. And I've had 0 issues with these mics. They travel a long time. They sound phenomenal. This year with COVID, I've actually been running one for ceremonies. What I do is I stick it on a mic stand and I run it really low, and I just crank the input up on it so that it picks things up better. Put a windscreen on it. It picks up bride, groom, and officiant. That way I don't have to worry about clipping a lapel onto an officiant. COVID with touching things and that type of stuff. It was just it was kind of a quick solution for that, but I think I'm going to continue running it that way just because it's worked out for me really well. Now, some of you guys that are really versed with microphones are probably cringing right now that I'm doing that. I don't plan on doing it forever, but for right now, I'm going to continue to do that. So, Sennheiser G4 microphones, buy some. I got mine from Ben at NLFX. If you've not bought anything from NLFX, you definitely should. I'll leave a link to their website down in the description. So the third item is going to be my RCF J8 speakers. Now I have the white version and they are freaking awesome, man. My first line array style speaker, or array speakers, they are awesome, man. They sound so freaking good. The bass is great. The look is great. I love the way that they look. I love clipping a GoPro onto the pole mount to project out and catch the dance floor. They're non-intrusive. They're just slim and sleek. I'll leave a card up here to my review on those. Actually, all of these items, pretty much all of them, I've done reviews on, so I'll put cards up top so you can click and watch those videos if you'd like. The J8s, I'm not sure where I purchased those, but if you need a set, hit up Ben and LFX. He can hook you up. They come in white or black. They come in the regular version, or they have a mix version, the JMix 8, that has a little mixer built in, which I think the next set that I buy will have that as well. So the next item is going to be something that I haven't done a video on yet, and that is going to be the Chinese Uplights. I got mine from Both Lighting in China. They'll print your logo on them. Actually, hang on a second. I got some of them here. Let me grab one. So here's an example of one of them. This is one of mine. They put your logo on for like 30 bucks or something. So my logo is on every single one of them. They're wireless DMX. I have them all wireless DMX. I control them all, again, with my Chave Show Express box and this Akai MIDI controller. Some of you have hit me up wanting a video on that. That's coming. I am going to do a video on DMX and how I wireless DMX the Chinese Uplights. Chinese Uplights through Both Lighting. If you want my connect there, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you a link to her contact information. So last here but not least is going to be the #1 item, well number 5, but the #1 top item that I've purchased this year. I'll leave a card up here above, and that's going to be my Salsa photo booth. So I never wanted to get into photo booths. The Salsa just really caught my eye because of the ease of use and how easy it sets up and that type of stuff. And that thing has made me so much money, it's not even funny. It's paid for itself 3 times over, basically 1 season. And I've got it booked out enough times next year that I have to buy a second one. I'm buying a second one. Just full disclosure, I'm buying a second Salsa photo booth. So I'll have that for next year for my other guys to use. So if you don't have a Salsa photo booth, I'll leave a link up here to that as well. I'll also leave a link down in the description to my personal link if you want to buy one. Buy it through my link, please. That helps me out. I do get a small commission off the sale. So if you haven't seen or heard of the Salsa booth, check out my video reviews. Awesome product, awesome customer service, just all around, hands down, the best purchase that I've made. That's actually semi-DJ related that I've added to my business. So honorable mention here, I want to talk about something that the reason this is honorable mention is because I don't use them currently because I have the J8 speakers now, but honorable mention is going to be gravity clips. So that sounds silly, a $4 purchase. I'll leave a link down below if you've never seen a gravity clip. Basically what it is, I don't have any here, but it clips onto your speaker stand and it allows you to run your cables through that. And it used to be, it sounds silly, but it used to be what I would do is I would tape my cables onto the speaker stands. And over time, you know, you get leftover residue from the tape, or it doesn't peel off all the way, or you get some sticky stuff on your, you know, gaff tape. You know, yeah, it's supposed to be like, doesn't leave residue, but sometimes it still does. So yeah, over time, you know, I had a bunch of shit on my tripod. So gravity clips, if you don't own them, buy some. They're $4 and they'll save you so much time and save you a lot of money on gaff tape as well. All right, guys, that's my top 5 items. This is definitely a lot longer than 3 minutes, but they're not all going to be 3 minutes. That's just the title of the series. As always, guys, if you're new around here, please subscribe, click that like button, click that notification bell so you can get notifications of my upcoming videos. And I think today is, you'll be watching this on Christmas Eve, so if you're watching it as it comes out. So Merry Christmas, guys. I'll see you next week. Peace.